Man's gon' talk too reckless. Fuck his bitch, that's off my checklist. Hit him with a beat, they don't get this. Say that I'm elite, but I practice. Y'all the opposite, watch me rock this shit. I'ma cock this shit, boom. Hey, y'all ain't rocking this, y'all be flopping shit. I'll be dropping shit soon. Hey, gotta feel the vibe, gotta feel the lie. Woo, yeah, gotta feel the vibe. 100 with a drive. Woo, yeah, bands on deck for the guy. I'm so broke, but I'm next to be on like young and up and coming. I'm fucking up all the revenue, something that they never knew. I'm back on.
Hey, yeah, bro, I'll talk about anyone, anything. Come at me, bro. I got the tapes, bro. I got everything on the SD card, so don't try to. No.
Oh shit!
Coming and stomping.
He said fucking.
I cut some scenes that could indict people, bro.
E-Stacks kept asking us if we had a fucking hidden camera because we were talking off camera.
Yeah, we really were. We really were.
That's what I was saying.
Like hidden camera.
You beat him with that because I was like, bro,
he was not good.
I was like, why would you do that to him, bro?
yeah. Now that we got
because it was right after
we got great conversation.
It was right after you guys said like, yeah, yo, we just had a great, really interesting. I love the off-camera stuff. It was a great talk. Yeah, we got that all on camera. He's like, fuck, what?
Oh, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Rose Review.
Are we on?
Season finale. We are on. We are
God,
recording.
Is that how you do it?
Yeah, that's how I do it sometimes.
So you got all
he
that
said
stuff.
sometimes because the things that
You got all that off-camera stuff?
Sometimes. I don't know. No, I did.
We're going to hear a lot of video critiques today.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
All right, so let's talk about this really quick. This is our season finale. We're finally stopping this long haul. We're wearing our shirts today, I guess.
Corporate culture.
Yeah, that's how we roll out here.
Yeah.
Once again, shouts to Jamie. For real.
Yo, shouts to Jamie.
Yeah, she hand designs.
I think we have some plans with these shirts.
Yeah, we've got some plans, and she's going to help us out, and it'll be fun. Mm-hmm. So, we at the end of every season, I try to get somebody that isn't necessarily an artist, but something that I've kind of had my eye on. We've got duncmadeit.
A little biased.
Thank you for having your eye on me, big bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So we have my brother here. I never thought these paths would ever cross like this, but here we are. And I didn't.
I could see where it.
And I'm here to announce my rapping career starting today.
Right now?
What's your rap name?
Yeah.
Next question. We haven't gotten that far.
So let's. All right. So people who know you from anything, just like any of the videos that you made.
Let's name a few projects.
Yeah. Let's talk.
Snap.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Start with your first project that you're like, wow, my talent. Let's go. Like I just.
All right. First project. Well, I guess like I started making vids just for fun. Mm-hmm. Like it wasn't even for anybody.
Yeah.
Like I went through the GoPro phase.
Yo, he really did go through the GoPro phase.
I did go through the GoPro phase. But like that's how I learned like most of the fundamentals. So I was like just recording everything.
Yeah.
And then
no, that was fun.
Yeah.
Because like he brought it on vacation with us and shit and like
where'd you guys go?
We did one in Disney. He shot a video of us when we went to Disney, and then
I thought you were gonna, like cave jumping.
This was like back like
no,
when
but
was
he
this?
did some
like
cliff
20...
jumping shit with Rome.
Yeah, that's basically. Then that's where it was like it started getting like I don't know. We actually started going out just to shoot the video, and we would just like do cliff jumping shit like in the summer. We were bulling back then with Jerry.
You were going to Peach Bottom like every
big old Jerry out here. Yeah, but then I don't even know how I started making it like a money thing. I think I got like a DSLR, and then
for Christmas. I remember that. That was a big deal.
Something like that. And then I was just like, oh, you can kind of do like something because with the GoPro, it's not like you can't like sell that shit. So I learned like how to do that, work my way around that camera, and that's just like YouTube. Like YouTube's like crazy. I could teach you anything. No one's ever like taught me anything. Like it's all just through YouTube and just.
We have a great story about YouTube and teaching. Me and James, we did these shows last season.
Oh yeah.
We did them and we bought a SIM card for every episode. I'm surprised you didn't even tell him this. Maybe you were the one who told him.
Bro, you asked me for no advice. Like when you're like you're complaining all these cameras.
He goes on YouTube one time, figures it out, and he's like, "Well, I guess we have 14 SD cards that we can just play with."
Oh, so you just...
I was buying, when the SD cards got full, I was buying...
64 gig. 64 gig. He had a bag. It was... Oh, you have the bag? I hear it.
There's only a
I
few
hear
of
the
them in
bag.
here, but like there's 3 in there.
That's
There's
how you know
there's
it's true.
4 in the bathroom. There's a
Scattered.
couple in this drawer. They're
Scattered
everywhere.
like
I'm never
jewel
running out of
pods.
SD cards.
Jewel pod.
Scattered
you.
like jewel pods. I've seen one on the ground walking up here.
Crush.
I had to have been
People's
fallen
feet.
soldier.
Yeah, that's how it be, bro. Hella SD cards.
Well,
They're like they kind of look like DS games. You notice that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So it's something to look at. But yeah, so besides the point. Yeah, so I started. I don't even like who was the first. My first music video like was Roman, bro. That all right. My first. I made a music video for Roman when he was What were you? What was your name?
this
back
is when
then,
you were
bro?
KG Juice.
Where you were just Roman Ali. He was just Roman, bro. It was yeah. No, and that's the thing. Like that's what's cool about it. It was like it was garbage. Like if you look back on it now, and so like that was the first one we did, and that was when I got my first like stabilizer, and then I was like, oh shit, like you could probably do something with this,
right?
because as long as you have,
I think it was even that video for me like really like opened my eyes because
at the time though,
at
because
the
like
time
now
I had
that shit's garbage.
no idea that you even had the ability to do like what you were doing, like, and that is something that like is you got to highlight because you had no idea what the hell.
Well, yeah, like, I took like classes in high school. Shout out Himes.
Yeah, but what are those?
Shout out
What are
Mr.
those?
Himes,
Like, what did
Penn
you learn
Manor.
in that just like fundamentals or like?
Nah, just like I don't even know. Like we were just dicking around back then. Like it was literally just like a free elective. Like I just needed, and I thought it was cool. Like because I was coming out of like middle school, and I was like, oh shit, you can kind of take like a video class. Like I've never even like thought you could do that. So
And everybody's like, "Yo, that class is mad easy."
yeah, that too. That too.
And I
and
swear,
no, and I
Look
think
at it,
the thing that told me was like you can just go around the school, and as long as you have a camera, no one will fuck
it was
around
the
with you at all.
same thing.
And that's kind of how it is in real life. Like if you have a camera, like no one will really ask you questions.
Really,
as long
that's
as
a
you're
fact.
filming it. Like yeah, so
Breeding YouTubers.
but yeah, so that got my like sparked my
Did you just say breeding YouTubers?
Yeah.
yeah.
Public
Penn Manor
school.
High School is definitely breeding
Yeah.
creative people for sure.
No, but like, just imagine like nowadays, now that like the YouTube hype has come up, like all these like AV classes are just impossible to get into, just because like
You think?
you'd think, but like no, it's not. I'm just saying like
Ours were always full because you knew you could fuck around. in them.
Lancaster Mennonite didn't give a shit. They didn't even have like an AV like.
Well, did you have
program.
like a morning show?
Yeah.
That's why we had the
No,
class. That's why we had the
no,
class.
We didn't have.
See, that's why your shit was garbage.
KG.
We had a class because we were running like we were actually
editing
doing
and running
shit.
the show because you had a
'cause
studio
we
in
were,
there that you could.
Yeah, we were.
We
I
had
was
a
doing the
studio as
weather.
well.
Yeah.
Anyway, so like that sparked the initial interest. I was like, damn, like this is fun to do, and it's like not school, which was like not the issue at the time, but like now it's kind of I don't know. I feel like school crushes some creativity, like the way it's
dude,
set up.
absolutely.
Definitely.
Like
To
honestly,
fill in
like
bubbles.
yeah, like I didn't really like
Yeah.
I didn't start even
Great way to put
thinking
that.
like creatively until like I took this class like in high school, and even that wasn't even like sparking like me thinking like a music video type thing, like an artistry, because like at the time like I thought movies would be cool, like directing, but I wanted to do like fucking everything. Like I didn't want anyone to touch my footage or for me to touch anyone else's,
Right.
like because then the whole like complete like thing is lost. Like my idea is gone if you hand it to someone else. So
We've seen that.
No.
yeah.
We've seen it.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll
so
get there.
yeah, so then I just started like learning more. I was having to edit like stupid shit for assignments, so you learn the basics through that.
Right.
And then I don't know, you just learn more because you just learn as you make more stuff.
Mhm.
Like every time you make something, you can kind of like discover, like in the software, it's just like there's so much shit you could do with it. It's just you like unboxing it. It's like yeah,
Well, I think that there has to be
because you could make like
there
you
has
could
to be a
keep it-
drive though.
Yeah, but you could keep it like something you could just cut and like, shot to shot, yada yada. Or you could open it up and like start making like some more abstract stuff, which is what I've been starting now. Like within the past like few months. Or
So talk about that. What does that look like for you? Because you're pulling some stuff out of your ass that I never thought you'd be able to do.
Yeah,
I'm not
just,
trying to like
just,
shit on your like on the craft rate, but just
yeah.
like the stuff
Well, it's
that
growth. It's growth.
It
Like I
is.
said, so like now we're here to a point. You know, started making music videos. Made a commercial for Nick.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
No, let's not.
Let's
Let's.
talk,
We're
let,
gonna.
let us talk about that. We'll,
Nah,
we'll go,
nah.
We'll go back to it.
All right.
Maybe after the break. But yeah. So you know, just started making like a little bit of cash here and there, and then,
Right.
you know, people were like willing to pay me to do something like that. So I was like,
I paid him.
all right, cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Was that the first time you got paid for a video?
No.
No.
Because
He
I
was
had
eating
made
Jordan
I had made the
video.
Jordan pointing
Oh yeah.
on my own video.
Football, right?
No. Oh, and then there's like some football shit
Oh
sprinkled
yeah,
in
those
there.
were crazy.
with
I forgot about
Xavier.
those.
Those
Yeah,
were dope.
so like you just sent like before I got to the music videos, there was like all sorts of shit I was doing, like commercials,
Yeah,
like
look-
videos for
dude, no,
myself,
Brick
like
City.
videos for other people, like just regular shit, like
Yeah.
just like going around and just finding cool stuff. Because I had no one to like who would do anything for it, so I would just do it myself and kind of just make it my own thing.
Yeah.
And so then people started like noticing like it could like, and also everyone got older and was doing their things that like needed content. Like everyone was making music, or someone was doing this like needed a highlight reel or some shit like that. So
Yeah, especially for kids going to college.
or
and
yeah,
shit.
or starting businesses needing
yeah.
commercials. So you know, now that I realize like, oh, you can make some money, and this is something that like I enjoy doing, I just started. Honestly, last summer was where like the music kind of clicked in at the same time too, because like my music taste was like so narrow like at the time, and it's kind of like, I think now that the music taste is expanded, I think it's because like everyone around me has become like submerged in the scene. Like Roman's like been my boy since like second grade. He's like making music all the time.
Right.
And like now I'm friends with Garrison, and you're doing this, and like everyone's kind of like in the culture in some way. So like I had to like expand my range, and like I'm not even listening to like, I don't even like, it's honestly like pretty low key stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't hear anyone talking about like these artists. So I'm just listening to stuff that inspires like my visual thinking, and that's like where it comes from. So when I write like treatments for videos and stuff, I'm just listening to that song over again, and just thinking like I'll be writing as I'm listening. Like, oh shit, that would look cool.
Are you? I didn't know this
And-
because I've never really been like visually on a set for you, except for that one time when we were doing like the driving and stuff.
Yeah.
But are
For the
you
Charles
writing,
video.
right? So are you writing up? Do you usually write up treatments? Because like that's an organization
I make-
step that's really
yeah.
important.
Yeah, no, I make like, it's been going from just making notes.
Explain
Like, to
explain what
having-
a treatment is as well for people that don't
Oh,
know
yeah,
what that is.
So a treatment's basically like elements of a music video that's it's pretty like ambiguous as to what it could be, but you know, it's forms of like like if you're pitching to like a label or something, like you form it in a slideshow for like the formal stuff. But for what I'm doing, you can kind of just like write up a story, write up a list, a bullet point, just like plan. It's just planning your video, honestly, and getting the like locations down, setting like the tone for the video, everything like that. So that's what treatment is. I started kind of just making notes because I had so many ideas I wanted to try, like while I was on set, like once it came time to shoot, that I didn't want to forget. And because it was going to be very music like connected, like when the beat hits here, I wanted like this effect, like type shit.
Right.
So I was kind of like diving in, like breaking the music apart, as well as just like thinking like what would, because honestly, like when the music matches like the effects, it's all like a complete thing, makes it legit. So when I'm thinking all like, especially complex like music, like the Culture video,
Right.
so many like drums and shit.
There were so many different like shot angles in that too, like stuff that
We
is
just
very
and that
abstract.
that
you
one
know?
was like, I wrote a treatment for that one, but like when it came time to actually like do it, the treatment, like we would like I checked the treatment from, like we had an idea. It was in my head for like a while, so
Right.
it wasn't something I was like needing to check notes for. But it was more of us just like having fun in Philly. It was cold. It was so damn
so
cold.
cold.
And like you couldn't even talk like throughout
Charlie's
the day.
nose
Like
was really red.
Yeah, in some of the behind the scenes pictures. Yeah. But it was just cold, and we were still just having fun with it and just going. It was more of us just walking around and just filming, like taking time to film, like as we were walking around already.
It looked organic.
So,
no, it really did.
And that's
really
what I
good.
wanted
It
to
looked
do.
really
Like
good.
honestly, I looked at the Catch Me Outside, Slump God. the video for that, bro. Like when I saw that video, I was like, damn, like that song kind of and it's just, and it kind of matched like the tone of culture, and I was like, oh shit, it's about like how much more cultural can you get than Philly?
Yeah. So who are some of the creators that you kind of look at in terms of, what you're doing, where you want to be, people you want to surround yourself with? Because it's always a really interesting thing with this.
And you're just being like, I'm the best, I'm the greatest, I want everybody.
I mean,
to see
Well,
me.
I personally think that you've hit a level that has like surpassed a lot of people just in the state.
I appreciate it, but
I'm
there's
just,
a lot of people
there's a lot of people that are good. I just think like for your age, like that's crazy. Like the stuff that you can do at your age, there's more for you to go. Some people like they'll start getting into this when they're like in their 20s, 22. They're just getting out of college. They know that they've wanted to do this for a while, and they have this like narrow idea of like.
Well, yeah, that's because honestly, like they trusted. Actually, I don't know these people, but I'm not gonna make the assumption. But all I'm saying is like I'm seeing a lot of people just at school in general being in the film department at times and the entertainment department at times, and I'm just seeing like these people who are like so structured in like what they've been taught is creativity and what is like taught is like conventional, like because you watch like I'm taking a film studies course, you're watching like a lot of really old movies, and like they can be like inspiring per se, but you don't want to get caught in like that like very conventional like viewpoint. Right. So I'm trying to like to get to your question, like the creators that like kind of I look to, obviously, like honestly people could probably see this is Cole Bennett. Like Cole Bennett, Cole Bennett, like there's no way you can like be into like the music video scene as like much as like a videographer can be and not know who Cole Bennett is.
Right.
Like if you're making rap music videos, like you better know, because he's doing shit that's outside of his videos as well, and
it's
that's
changed the game.
Yeah, and well,
it's
like
changed. He's changed what a music video should look like. He's
tackling every industry. He's throwing shows. He's got the videos on lock, and then he's doing interviews, writing blog posts, and now he's got he's got clothes, fucking lemonade. He's making actual lemonade, bro.
Smart.
Selling in
Genius.
cans, like. And that just
he just
comes
put a
with the
picture
luck
up
that
on
he
that
had with
today.
his
He just got
name.
a shipment in.
I don't know when that's gonna happen, but like him just as like a pioneer, just in general with like, cause he's changed. Like I feel like he's changed a lot of.
It's a new standard.
Music, yeah, because
like
he was making like early on he was making videos for like certain kinds of rappers, like, and I would say that's like underground SoundCloud type, like when that thing was like a whole thing.
Well, I mean, he did the Sprite video. He did the Lava Girl video, and that was
like
that was at the
always
time
working with Famous Dex, and
he did some stuff with young bands.
Yeah.
So Landon Cube, he was running.
That guy's fire. People gotta. Landon Cube's fire.
I just have a.
Landon Cube's fire on features.
Yeah, he's a really good like feature artist. I'd say he's a nice compliment. Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah. But it looked like Cole Bennett was rolling with like Cuff Boys for a minute. You know what Cuff Boys is, right?
Yeah, I think he still is.
I think he still is, but
because
I think they're still ride or die.
He collabed with Ransom for some shit.
I don't get that.
When did he do a Ransom thing?
A while ago. It was for like Summer Smash last year.
Oh, really?
I think. I don't know. Anyway, well, he's like throwing festival shows.
Yeah.
All that, and then I guess outside of that, just from because I also want to get into like more short film style music videos, like because the music I listen to, like you guys know who Trapo is.
You showed me.
Yeah, I showed you Trapo. I'm into I was just listening to Femdot's project on the way up. Saba, all these like like Buddy,
right?
Who Isaiah Rashad, like all these people.
What genre?
They're hip hop artists.
Like
it's where would you put it? Because it's very experimental.
I'd say it's very like instrumental driven.
Yeah.
And
I like Saba a lot.
You know who Saba is?
What?
No, fuck, nah, you're lying.
Really, bro?
No.
All right,
I've played you
well,
some
we're
Saba
playing-
before.
I was listening to
On
Bucket List
God,
all
bro.
the way
There's
up
no
there,
way I
all the
haven't.
way down here.
There's no way that like, because like I get where he's coming from, where it's like listening to stuff to like really like Saba's on my study playlist. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And like it really like, and when we were doing like Kicks for Kid, we were listening to music all the time. There's no way I did not like when we were building some of this
I'll be
shit,
honest
bro.
with you, I'm really bad with names.
You'll probably hear it. And you'll be
Yeah,
like,
we'll
yeah,
play
I'm
it on the
sure.
break.
because he's
Guarantee.
well, okay.
I'm
You know
not-
Angels, Chance the Rapper.
Hold up one second.
He's the feature on Angels.
I'm just moving this so I can see it. Keep going.
Shit.
Shit. You can get up.
It's
whenever
not
you
even.
want,
It's
so
not
yes.
even the. It's not even the break.
I just
Damn.
had a little anxiety panic because I can't see that. And if I
Told you.
see
He
it-
said.
I
he
told
said
you
we're
to
doing
flip it. I
different.
told you
I
to flip it
know,
at the
I know,
beginning.
but I was
bro.
so comfortable. It was so natural. It's just like,
You gotta start. You gotta start listening to me, bro.
oh no,
You really
got
got
tossed on my own show.
Yeah. I mean, nah. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great
Appreciate
job. But where are we even at? Oh.
Oh, we were talking about like all those artists.
Yeah. So I'm.
You don't
trying
know
to
who
get into-
Isaiah Rashad is?
Oh, dude.
That's crazy.
That's crazy to me.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's some TDE shit that you don't know about,
That's
bro.
facts.
Isaiah Rashad.
Damn.
I love TDE to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're doing good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sizz is in there too, right?
Scissors. It's because Sizz is in there. I'm not a.
Sizz is like
all right, hold on. I want to talk because
Yeah.
because the
Go
Kendrick
ahead.
thing.
Yeah,
You're looking at me because
no,
of the
I'm
Kendrick
not talking
thing.
about it because of Kendrick thing. I'm just
No.
trying to
what's wrong with Kendrick?
name like your favorite Top Dog Entertainment project. Okay, so
No, listen. Stop.
So-
Stop.
Point made.
Okay.
No, but
Anyway, you would have told me.
What do you mean?
You would have told me.
you're
man.
saying name a good
no,
TDE
no,
project?
that's not what I'm saying. I'm like, no.
What are you talking about? Because like I'm trying to figure out like which like of all of them
Yeah. You're
have they even
You're saying what's the best? Like what's the best project out of TDE?
out of TDE.
yeah.
SZA's album was amazing. SZA's album was outstanding to a point where
the best out of TDE.
no,
dog.
I'm not saying it's best out of TDE. I think
Speaking of TDE, you know what I learned the other day? Not the other day. You know the story behind that Duckworth track?
no.
Whoa, bro, that shit's crazy.
do you
It's
mean?
like it's a long. It's you gotta listen to it, and I'll explain it to you. But it's intricate story, bro, and you're gonna think like everything's by chance
Like
when
Rico's
it.
story.
No, like Kendrick's dad, like it's about it's you know what it's about, bro. You know what it's about.
Enrico's
Bruh.
story.
We got
part
Kasha
two.
here. He's just over here dying on the couch.
Big facts.
Sure.
Sure.
So now you
Sure.
know.
Absol was on
Say it.
what?
No.
Oh,
Dude.
Absol was
it
on.
doesn't-
There's this one track that I really like. He's on. I can't remember what it's called. Shit.
We're chill. Anyway, the point is,
enough of TD. I just asked.
this is a video
Just
based
because I've never
video based
listened
podcast today,
Very much.
giving y'all something different. Introducing the videographers of Lancaster.
We're gonna put it on.
Is
the
that you
back.
think I should start
Put
doing?
it on
Introducing the introducing the videographers of Central Pennsylvania. Anyway, so
I don't know
Those
if I want
are-
to do that.
all right, I'm
quite
sorry.
honest.
I'm sorry. You don't have to. Jeez.
No, I'm just saying like I gotta see raw. I have to see raw talent in somebody and like.
Oh, sorry.
Damn.
Damn.
No, I'm
Damn.
No, I'll be honest. I gotta see raw talent. I gotta see something that I haven't seen yet. Show me that you can be experimental, like before you even walk through these doors.
Oh, facts.
That's a
Big
fact.
facts.
Like I can't just go out and say if I like introducing the music of Central Pennsylvania. It was when that came to like to a head. I started looking at myself and I was like, "Yo, there's only a certain amount of people I can pick out of here
Facts.
because I couldn't because it was just fuck shit."
Oh, you're talking about.
I'm talking about what you're
PA
saying.
versus.
I'm
like,
I'm
oh,
talking
I
about
thought
just
you-
like
I thought. Oh,
It's
I
called
got
the Rose
lost.
Review.
I got lost.
right.
Yeah.
The Rose.
I don't.
I mean,
I love it and I hate
The
it.
Rose is
Why?
in Central
I love
PA,
it.
so like it's
It's-
not wrong.
It's
You're
not
chilling.
wrong, but I don't like. I don't like, and this is where I get really frustrated. It's like I don't like how when out of nowhere, and I'm not trying to say, but like
He is trying to say.
when the Rose review started, then all the pages started, and then it was like,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? Fucking right?
Yeah.
Literally.
Honestly, that's
I
what
just
you
don't
gotta
like
say.
being surrounded by some of the stupid shit that's out here. I don't like the fact because like when people think of Lancaster
It
City, like
happens. Though.
I can't imagine like what.
It's just gonna
It
happen.
happens.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, but like it sucks. a
I'm
little.
learning just because like people are starting to post my videos without like commenting anything.
How do you
about
what's your stance like as a cuz like
it's interesting. Like you could take it two ways. Like you could be like, you could look at their page and be like, oh, it's not really that big a deal.
Right.
Like, it's not really that big a deal.
Damn.
Or
Alright.
seriously.
I like the
like
the harsh realism because that's
like,
really what it
beyond
is.
like
That is
honestly,
what it is.
like I wouldn't do it unless it was like like an established like thing, and
yeah.
like there's from here and there, like there's been some issues with just like credit and stuff, just and you could take it two way. What? Stupid. Anyway, you could take it two ways. You could take it like, all right, I'm bitching over like my name being in a comment, or you could be like, oh, they're giving me trouble because I want my name in the comment. Like it goes two ways. Like we're both like struggling over like the littlest thing. Just put it on. Like I had an argument with a guy like the other day, which I'm not really gonna get into.
Right.
But like it's like annoying because the artist will set it up, but then and that falls back on me because I gotta structure something that's like
True.
my shit's gotta be on all like, and
I'm
that's
glad you
so,
recognize that.
so it's like a learning thing because
Yeah.
like I'm seeing like, oh shit, like all right, I didn't really set up anything like to prevent this. So,
Contracts.
like
That's
yeah,
once you have a contract, you're cool.
yeah, and we're working on it.
yeah.
You're good.
I'm making moves.
Yeah. I think I'm really interested to kind of just dive a little bit into like what the like where you want to be. Like cuz like you're in Philly right now,
Yeah.
right? Cuz you go to school, you're at Drexel, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you have a choice you got to make after it where you want to land. And this creative shit sometimes really matters as to where
Location's huge.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
huge. It's huge.
Yeah, location's huge.
Yeah,
Cuz
To
like
an
we talk
extent,
about this all the
to an
time.
extent.
Sometimes.
To an
'Cause-
extent.
Yeah, because you see a
internet.
lot, like, I'm seeing recently a lot of videographers who are going, like, back and forth between two locations. Extreme locations,
and
like
where is
West
it?
Coast, East Coast, like,
Like where are the top 3 locations that you're seeing?
New York and
well,
California.
I'm
for
thinking New York and
I mean,
Cali,
are
yeah,
you,
but-
are you talking, like, just what I'm seeing from them, or just, like, the top, like, place to be in general?
I think where
Because the top places to be in general,
I
would
wanna
be
know where you
LA,
think
New York,
you're-
Atlanta.
but where your top landing spot's going to be. Like where
Me,
you
like-
want to what
We'll see. Like, honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to, staying in, like, the underground, like, people who, like, just, not like, just the homies, but, like, people who are just trying to, like, do music here, like, just underground shit, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, the dream, like, if I had to pick, like, exactly what I wanted to do, it would be kind of to just make music, like, just make music videos, like, just honestly just keep making, like, busting out content and kind of I want to create, like, stuff under the videos, kind of, in a way that's, like, not, it's in the early stages, but, like, I'm thinking of, like, multiple paths you could go down. Just once you build something like this, like a cultural, like, and it's so marketable and all this, so there's so many avenues you could take. So ideally it would just be like, all I'm worried about is scheduling videos, getting them done, making them, just developing my reel, getting, working with, getting credits, like, building up way on, like, the artist scale.
Yeah.
Because that's easy. Like, people don't know how easy that is. Like, to shoot a video for, like, a smaller artist, like a Famous Dex, or even, like, P&B. Like, there's people you
think
wouldn't.
you could walk out and get a P&B video?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
In the what?
Our camera shut off.
Oh shit.
I knew it
In
was coming.
in like soon, if this is like something I focus on and like, you know, work on.
Yeah.
But you just see guys that are like my age, and you know, like I've talked to some people who are like living in Cali, just Airbnb at 19 years old, chilling, just straight making music videos all the day. Like,
before we go to break, and that was a very good point. I just want to drop a little sentiment to you. You know, Lil Xan was a photographer before he was a rapper.
I didn't know
I
that.
actually didn't know that.
Yeah,
Really?
He got his shit stolen, and he became a rapper. So with that being said,
Hope I don't get my shit stolen.
we're gonna get to we're gonna head to the break.
We're gonna head to the break. We will be. We'll be
What
right
the
back.
fuck? Yeah, man.
Business media. Both of you guys. Both of you are Visionist Media Corp.
Uh-oh.
You are the.
Yikes.
I'm not involved.
You're involved, bro. Can I be?
I don't
honest?
know. I don't think
I'm
I'm
recording.
involved.
I
letting you
know. I was a little upset with that commercial.
Oh.
After.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. It wasn't you. No, you did well, and you had my vision in mind, but it just didn't materialize. I had a way different.
Oh yeah.
You know, I had a way different.
I had a
vision for
way
that
different.
video.
I had a way different vision for that video. Well, I think the video, like the vision for it, was like it wasn't fully executed. Like it could have been way
We
better.
had the team too.
We had such a
We
good
had-
fucking
we had
unit to
the
do
team.
that.
dream
It was a
team.
lot of fun.
It's very disorganized though.
Yeah,
But
when the cops showed up,
oh, that was
You guys remember that?
That was
dumb.
annoying.
We drove.
That was
That
so
was
annoying.
so fucking annoying because we drove like 50
Harrisburg.
minutes. Like not even in the city. Like we were out. We were past the city.
So
outside
far.
The city.
Harrisburg.
We were.
I ended up.
Like,
I got lost. I ended up
Dude,
at
I
Hershey
needed
Park.
gas.
Yeah.
I needed.
Remember, I got lost. Ended up at Hershey Park.
Really?
Yeah, I was
I
like,
thought you beat us. Then,
definitely isn't
then
the right
I
way.
must have gotten lost then too. Well, I had Davion.
A little background. We're talking
Yeah.
a little out of context. We're talking
Yeah.
about the commercial that Sam shot.
Right, which you see
Nick's
sometimes.
Kicks
in our
commercial.
shows.
You see-
Oh, shit.
Sometimes
No,
you
you're
see
good.
it.
You're
You
fine.
see it
You're
in the
good.
commercials. And yeah, we had police show up to one of our shoots.
it's crazy,
I
bro.
had
The
to give
ops, bro.
Had to give him a judo chop, aka a cut of the earnings. Had to slide him 50. We were good.
50K.
I feel like we could have gotten some cool shots though. To be quite honest,
We did. We got some
There.
cool shots.
No, we
there.
got a couple.
We got a couple.
We
we
got
got a couple, but I
couple.
feel like we could have. I don't know. That's you. That's your. I mean, that's a
That's
call.
on me.
Yeah, that's
a
on
call.
you.
You after.
Bro,
I
I was
didn't-
like, bro, that was so long ago though. Like, imagine what we could do now.
That's what I've been saying.
Nick's Kicks.
Nick's Kicks.
Like,
What a
we could pop off on a video.
yeah. What a brand.
Jeez.
You know what we do need. to
Speaking
figure
of
out-
brands, though,
hold on.
go ahead.
What we do need to figure out, and this is important for you in the future. We're dealing with some copyright issues currently, which is
Yeah.
wild because
Yeah, that was.
I don't-
Did
Copyright
have I
issue-
told you about this
with the thing.
with the song.
Yeah, you know
All right,
why?
Can you tell us why?
I know exactly
Because-
why. I told you why. Cause he. Okay. So when we got the song, it was a licensing but it wasn't like a it was limited time, I think.
I don't think so because I have the thing and it says ownership.
Oh, for real? You have it?
Yeah.
And what on YouTube? It's saying
It
like,
gets flagged because this one song.
But the song, it's
There.
It's there.
It's there for sure. But I bought it off Audio Jungle, so I don't know. I wonder if the other people who recently put that copyright claim.
But it was a
How
UMG
mu-
copyright claim, dude.
I know.
It wasn't even like a
Wait,
copy.
really? It was
yeah.
Universal
Yeah.
Music Group.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
which is like,
no, because we got I remember we got it from Universal. Remember because we wrote like some shit to them,
I wasn't a part of
Oh,
that.
asking if we
you're
could use it,
right.
like some shit. It was a
You're
certain
right.
song. It was the
Yeah.
song you actually wanted to use,
Yeah.
which would have been so
Strawberry
fire.
Letter 23.
Yeah, that shit would have been fire. if
No,
it was
but
in the video.
but the actual track.
Apparently is owned by Universal Music Group.
Universal Music
So
Group
so
owns
my video,
everything, bro.
So my videos have been getting fucking flagged.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been getting like,
every time you put the
every time we put the
How often are you
it's,
putting it in?
It's hit or miss.
How often are you
sometimes.
putting it in?
I wasn't even looking at my YouTube analytics, but like
We didn't realize
we were
it.
we didn't realize it until
You
later.
didn't look.
We weren't looking
We didn't look.
because at the time like it wasn't.
It
that's
doesn't
not-
get flagged on Talking at the Wall though,
which is nuts.
which I don't understand.
Which is crazy to
I
me.
don't know. YouTube's a mystery to everybody. So
but like we have Did they answer the dispute? We disputed the copyrights and what they basically told us.
Bro, I don't think they'll care. I don't think they'll
Yeah.
care unless
No, they don't.
you're like
Making
a
money.
massive channel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like honestly, they only care about those channels.
Yeah. Well, speaking of brands, I want to talk a little bit about duncmadeit. You have a whole entire reasoning behind that. You want to walk through that, what that looks like?
Yeah, I explained this at my meeting today earlier, so we'll just run it back.
Elevator speech.
Yeah, I actually have to give one of those on Wednesday.
I gave one in front of 90 people one time.
Really? That's weird.
It was cool.
You were like talking to 90 people for like how long? 30 seconds.
No, it was like 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
Elevator pitch.
Mm-hmm.
How tall is your building?
You don't even want to know. The elevator don't even go all the way to the top sometimes.
Damn, his
You gotta take the
elevator's going
stairs the
higher
last
than
three.
mine. Damn, he's going executive.
Yo.
Executive.
I could tell you a wild elevator. I had this. Do we have time for this?
Yeah,
bro.
Okay, so I had this idea for an elevator speech. Like, we had to give one for this class. It was with 90 people. I went into the elevator speech thinking that I was gonna pitch. It was a salvage metal company. You would take computers and take the metal from computers, and you take the gold and melt it down and make whatever. It was all profit. And so I had this idea to give this elevator speech in front of 90 people, and he switches the script on me. Shouts to Dr. Greenberg, most Jewish professor I know, other than me. So he was.
if you're watching,
I don't know. I hope not. Cool guy though. He worked for Disney at one point, and he was like, "All right, so give us a little bit of background on yourself." So I gave him background on myself, and I told him like the sneaker thing or whatever. He was like, "Oh yeah, so let's go on your website and da 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 da." And talking this whole time, and he's like, "All right, switch your elevator speech. You're gonna give an elevator speech to invest into your
he's
own
testing
company."
you, bro. He's
Yo.
honestly,
Obviously.
respect to him now because he's testing you.
He's a good dude. I
And
like him.
yeah,
Yeah.
I thought he was a dick, but he
No,
sounds good.
and it was.
Preparing you for the world.
I had a really good elevator speech, and he thought he was gonna fluster me, and I was like, "You obviously picked the wrong one. You obviously picked the wrong one."
He was trying to make an example out of you, bro.
And I was
said,
like,
"Not today."
Not today."
Especially because it was your own business.
Oh, dude,
Definitely helped you out.
easy. It's cake.
All right, talk to me about duncmadeit.
Yes.
Yeah, so let's see. Where should we go? Start with like the name. All right, so like
You told me
All right.
on the phone that you dead ass. You told me on the phone. You were like, "Hey, I have a whole reason behind all this, but I don't want to tell you until."
All right,
So
fine.
I'm
All right. So, you don't even have an idea. All right, so duncmadeit, right?
Right.
Duncan, shortened version of the name.
Right.
So, if you notice, you can pop it up. You should pop up the logo.
I'll put the logo
All
on.
right, yeah. So you notice like the check mark in there is very symbolic to just like accomplishments. I'm very like goal oriented of a person. So just check. Like just like grinding my way through this list of shit I want to do.
Yeah.
Right. And videos I want to make, all this. So that's symbolic of just that aspect, and then you have like the other side of that, which is just like the name, duncmadeit.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we can one day say that I made it
Doug made it.
to do something, like I made this the thing that I'm doing every day, like, and this is like where I'm getting my money, like this is how I'm supporting myself, like you made it with it's past and present, like I made, and also like making videos,
Right.
so
Like Rico.
looking into the future, huh? Yeah, get the fuck out of
Like
so,
story.
just looking into the future, as well as like being in the present. So like
Yeah.
making videos now, but hopefully we could say like
It's important to have that
it went
foresight.
somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's important. To
And
see that.
there's other like, it's weird. I have all these like brand ideas. Well, not all these brand ideas. I have one other brand idea that I don't know how I want to situate it. Like
Was this what you
with
said?
this, huh? Yeah,
Oh, cool.
yeah.
I
And
like it. I know what
it's
you're
cool,
about. Yeah,
right?
it's
And
really
I'm
cool.
thinking like I don't know. I just like what I drew up, and I think it would look cool. I don't know. Just it's a whole.
He
other
does this thing
conversation.
on his Instagram, and I tell me this is where it comes from. He takes like the
I saw, yeah.
the fucking the light up lines.
That is a
coming
whole.
out of
That
his
is a
eyes.
whole. That is a whole meaning behind its own thing. I mean, you could probably look for what it is just in my
Is that what it is?
I mean, yeah. It's just like I'm a visual person. I'm trying to take over the world with my visual superhuman ability, you know? Just like playing into that aspect of, I don't know, it's just cool. I just started doing that one day, and it kind of like came as like a thing where it's like,
I think it's hysterical. Like, I know you have a meaning behind it, but I think it's
like it's not.
goof.
Yeah, it's like it's funny.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's lighthearted. It's symbolic of what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another piece of that logo too. There's a shutter in there, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, that's just a
Just
like honestly, that's just to signify like if you're looking, that's just like branding. Like if you're looking at it, like are you gonna be able to tell what it is? Because I put like my name next to like a check mark. Like you gotta know it's like video.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's the reason
like,
it's shaped like a foot.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
icons, you know. Icon, baby.
Just like that.
Exactly.
Icons.
Exactly. You gotta know what it is.
Icons. Yeah. Very Lil Xan-esque. I'm just fucking
Dude,
with
you're
you.
a weirdo. You're a weirdo.
Always have been.
I didn't know that though. You taught me a fact today.
Oh, bro. You know, I've seen your skill increase tenfold since the last.
And that's what it's about, bro.
And
It's
you know
about
what's
pacing.
crazy? When we were shooting the actual commercial, I was like, "Why the fuck isn't this kid directing this?" Like,
I was brought on.
You essentially
bro.
were.
you were, and I was just like, "Nah, make it look like it's stepping down. Make it look like."
And he was like, "Bet." I remember that.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh my god.
I think I might have a photo of you guys actually talking about that.
"There is."
I might have to see if I can find that and
Really?
toss it up there. Yeah, I might. I have all the photos from that shoot still on my hard drive.
The behind the scenes of that was really funny.
I found a cat.
Yo, honestly, the behind the scenes, like, shout out Nathan Smucker, bro, because the behind the scenes pictures that I got for the culture
Little
video,
Smuck.
Went to high school with him.
very, or not Smuck.
Yeah, Smuck
That's him.
Oh snap.
for the culture video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Smuck.
Yeah, so I was thinking Smithers too.
Oh shit!
Shout
Yeah,
Smithers.
yeah.
Shout Smithers. Hopefully
No,
we're
because when I
getting
heard
back.
his name, it like yeah,
Yeah.
We were talking about the.
they're pretty
shoot,
similar.
yeah.
They're pretty similar.
Pretty similar dudes, you'd say.
I'd say.
I don't really know Smuck like that well, but like.
I don't really know him that well either. I worked with him once. But, like, anyway, he's just, like, he was cool with just it helped, like, solidify, like, the whole rollout of the video. Like,
Yeah.
you know, just the background. And I want to get, like, someone who would, it's weird because you got to pay someone to do that. Like, I would want to pay someone. So I want to be in the position where I can start even employing, like, people.
Yeah.
You know, like constructing budgets for artists and saying what's included with that. Like you get me and behind the scenes photos and like this guy's help and, you know, professional sound done by that guy. Just like outsourcing myself for all the shit that like, cause editing is like my thing now. Like I would rather hands off be like on the camera and direct someone to get the shots I want. Like just employ like this big picture shit.
Sounds like
Just
us.
media.
like big picture shit. Just employ like a camera, like a steady cam operator, and then just direct on set from there. Just like, cause then I can kind of visualize it more rather than worrying about like getting it as much. Like I could just.
I think what you said about like you pacing yourself and everything that you've like it's really crazy,
form.
dude. Because like and
Good
but
form.
I don't even see it necessarily. You're pacing yourself because you're taking the time in between the videos.
Yeah.
But at the beginning of this, bro, like there was a time where you I think only had like 7 or 8 like videos like completed and up, and then
yeah. Well, that was just because like I know him was like. I was 16.
No, but
like
what I'm
16.
saying is it's like every single time, starting from the GoPro to I'd say probably about like the beginning of last year,
Yeah.
every single time you picked up a camera, it was different and it was better.
Yeah.
Like your
Well, that's
shots
'cause
were better.
You learn like
and you
every
learn,
time
yeah.
in between like, and then like I said like, YouTube like.
How many times do you think you watch your videos back and just like look at it and be like, shit, I could have done this, or this is what I want to do
like
next
after,
time?
Like after the fact, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. It's like music, bro. It's like if you're making music and you're producing, like honestly, editing and producing, like I think like align because it's just you, like you're sitting at your desk
Yeah.
versus your computer, and you got to make something out of what you got, like vocals, instruments, you know, shots.
It's like composing
Yeah.
a song.
So, like it's in that aspect of, so if as you see like artists critique their own shit all the time, right?
Right.
And run it back and be like, oh, I'm getting so much better, like, you know. So like when I'm watching my videos, there are times where I'm like, oh, damn, I really wish I like did that.
Is there any video like you can't stand even looking at?
I can't stand even looking at, like right now.
Yeah.
sometimes I watch the best ever music video, and I laugh, I chuckle, but that's private now.
Yeah.
I took that shit down.
Really?
Yeah, because I was trying to build like all the shit from like what I'm doing recently. Just
well, bro, when you
fresh.
when you showed up to, and I hadn't seen anything even. Same thing with the progression and pacing yourself. I had no idea what the hell you could like do with some of just like the editing that you did until probably I'd say January.
Yeah. And that's around the time when I like
definitely surprised all
took the time to learn it. Like honestly, bro, there's like there's 4 things you have to know in order to conquer like editing.
Go for it.
Nah.
No, don't give the truth.
Nah, you're gonna have to. All right, no. Actually, no, because it's not just knowing them, because then that would be just being a film major.
Right.
It's using them in a cool way. So you know, it's understanding what keyframes are, understanding masking, and using that with keyframing, and understanding compound clips and like nesting for like Premiere and shit. And all that you can like pile on. It's crazy. You can honestly with those 4 like concepts, not things to do, but concepts, like you could do a lot. Because I've taken like tutorials I'd watch on YouTube of like shit that like, oh, I learned how to do this specific effect, but now that's taught me how to use those tools that made that effect. So then now that I know the like conceptual aspect of those tools, I can like use them to my benefit and kind of just make do my own thing with it. And yeah.
So moving on, do you have worked with a lot of different artists? Have you been starting to kind of create like relationships with these artists where it's been kind of like
there's repeat customers, you know, business is booming. But there's, I work with 717.
Mm-hmm.
Probably him and Charles, like I work with the most frequently, and then Billboard. I work with Billboard a couple times. And then everyone, like honestly, there's so many people that I need to get connected with. Like I'm just really behind on my connections. You know, Armando, like we're working on a vid soon. And then Mari, you know Mari?
You doing one for Mari?
Yeah, Mari, who's on the Level Up track for Charles. He's got a wild song that he sent me, and we're gonna do it. He sent me the treatment, bro. That's the first time like he has an idea, and we're gonna collab on it, and it's gonna be like,
oh wow,
it's gonna be something cool. Laddie, talking with Laddie about a short film, like a 10-minute type thing. We're gonna set something up for. I don't even know. It's just a lot of plan, like a lot of big projects that need a lot of planning.
Yeah.
But everyone who's like asking for videos, I want to work with artists who have like a unique, like all right, going out into your local city, shooting you walking like on the sidewalk, doing this, that, the third, flaunting like money. That's like a niche style of like videography, but you don't want to get caught in that cycle of all your videos look the fucking same.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've seen a lot of people who I've even looked up to, like YC Imaging. He makes music for like the underground scene, music videos for the underground scene. But I started like kind of watching his shit and getting inspiration from his shit. But then I started noticing as I started like kind of getting better at it, his stuff started looking the exact same. And so like you don't want to get caught. I want to work with artists who have like unique ideas.
Is that a fear for you though?
What? Yeah, because you're always looking to like how to top your next thing. And I think the only way to do that is to create different. Like you don't have to top it, but it's. I think what helps is that it's different. Like if it's not as good as what you made because it's the exact same, that's why. But if it can be not as good but different, and that'll still be better than it being the exact same. So always trying to make like unique shit, and I want to work with artists who have unique ideas and not just like. I'll work with an artist who wants to shoot like a simple video, right? But I really want to do like the high and like treatment like. This is the vibe for the song. Create a package.
It's a serious project.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't just like we're gonna show up and
you
need people around.
Because
you
I think I can work to a degree of professionalism with just what's in my backpack. Like, if I can just bring what's in my backpack, like, my setup's really small. Like, my setup's I'm not gonna tell you my setup. My setup is just small. It can fit in my backpack. Right. And so, and I want to make the most out of that equipment. That's the coolest part about it. Is because if you would just like see the culture video and then kind of see what I'm working with and how ghetto of an experience it was making that, like, there's a lot of like fuck ups that I fixed in like editing or kind of made work, right? And it's just like, it's if I show you the raw footage, you'll be like, damn, you guys are really just like fucking around, right? But we had an idea still, but it's just like the power of editing, making something unique.
Yeah, I like the culture video a lot. I think that was a big stepping stone for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
people really like that one.
Yeah,
I thought that was cool.
You got a lot of like really good. Speaking of that,
it had a lot of good effects in it. I think that's why.
Yeah, because people love that shit now.
People are loving the effects.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I think
the 717 performance
shit
effects,
that like it's almost like you're
killer.
Which one?
The 717 performance.
Yeah, the first one.
The first one. Yeah. Is the A Boogie one? I haven't seen the A Boogie one.
The A Boogie one was the venue was interesting. It was just such a.
I heard.
It was a tight space.
Yeah.
Cause it was but there were so many people there. It was crazy actually. It was a cool experience. It was a really cool experience. Cause like, I mean, I didn't stay for the second A Boogie show. Because it was like 2 a.m. Because I stayed for Billboard shit. Like that. It was so long. It was a long-ass night.
Jeez.
And so
I can't imagine being an artist doing a double show. I've done shows before.
I almost ran into him when I was going out like the door. Because his car pulled up. And I was like, because Billboard was talking to his manager earlier. I was like, oh shit, that's A Boogie's manager, right? And his ass got out of the car. Like, they parked up on the side of the road, and I was like, "Oh, this is his van." and then they were like, "Back up!" And I was just trying to go home. I was just like, "All right, chill." Like, just trying to go to the car, and they were like, "Yo, go!" I was like, "No one's out here, dog. Like, it's like 1 a.m. and this is Wilkes-Barre, PA. Like,
it's kind of busy up there.
Yeah, it's a fact.
I've only been there once. Kind of looks like Lancaster.
Yeah, and it gets busy up there.
Really?
Yeah.
maybe it's like that.
Yeah,
I don't know. So, speaking of reception, I mean the culture video for sure, but like how do you think not just the area, but now with you being in Philly, the people that you've met, the friends you've made, how is it received? It seems like it's really well, but like what is that?
I don't know.
What is that?
Some bulls at school like come up to me. They're like, "Yo, that shit was tight."
Dick riding or nah?
Nah.
Like,
is it?
Yo, brother, that shit was bad. Nice, brother. Yeah.
Nah, it's like little stuff like, well, obviously people like within my major who were like following what I'm doing, but then there's like, I don't know, you get the occasional like dude that just follows me on Instagram, just like, yo, that was sick.
Yeah.
Which is cool. But as far as like reception, I don't know. I think it's changed now that people know that like this might actually be like legit. Like, I might not just be fucking around. Like,
right.
And I think people like, I don't know. I've had definitely when I released a culture video, I've had people who I haven't talked to in a long time hitting me up. And
that's a weird feeling.
Just compliment. No, not really. Like it wasn't. No, it was nice because it was It was all love. It was compliments and stuff. But it's just like interesting to see how much like people would, like how much it takes for someone to like rock like with what you're doing.
Oh, I know that for a fucking fact.
Because I feel like this level of thing was already like of like work is already in my head. It's just like me developing the resources and skills to like get there. Because I'm always like, if I were like placed on a movie set and like had all these not a movie set but like traditional set, right? And I had all these tools at my disposal, I feel like I can make something that looks pretty professional just if I had the resource. Because I think my head is in a space where I can kind of like, and I watch so many, like my day, like I just watch music videos. Like when I listen, if I'm trying to listen to music and I have the opportunity, I'll just pull out my laptop and watch music videos and listen to music that way. And I create a list of things that like look cool and inspire me and I want to try. And I have like, hundreds of just music videos, just it's like a catalog.
So as we're getting to kind of the tail end here, where do you kind of what's the plan for you and I guess a brand and a business kind of idea for like going into the rest of this year, like the next couple of years, because, you know, it seems like you kind of have a decision to make right now where it's like, do I put my whole head in this or do I just...
Yeah, it's interesting because, like, I'm at a position with the response to the culture video where it's like I could take a brief hiatus from my education and be able to roll with it.
Yeah.
And also I just like to, like, I'm dabbling with that idea because I also just want to get these videos done for people.
Yeah.
Like, I think honestly, like, you become that much more legit of an artist from my perspective. I'm not really in the music scene as much as you are.
Right.
But I think an artist looks that much more legit if they have the whole package there. You know, the video, high production, good, like, you know, you're making
good style.
You're making music
actually
style.
Good music.
And when in your video you have some character to
right.
you. You're not, you know, you know, you're feeling your own song. You know,
treatment.
You're making you're making exactly.
A good treatment, yeah.
So all of that just serves like an artist that much more. It makes everyone else who's following them be like, oh shit, you were able to get that done, like, you know, a professional looking video, like, you know, and, you know, your music sounding good, yada yada, this, that, the third, like, you know, you're starting to like really take this seriously. It just legitimizes anything any creative person's doing, like just professional video. So that's like one thing. I just want to get through all these people,
right?
Like help them out, like get them.
Sounds like a goal for you to see.
Get them a quality video, yeah. So like summer, I'm gonna tackle it, see where I'm at, and then like we'll see
what your plan is.
What the plan is. I mean, I'm definitely gonna finish school, like no doubt.
Right.
It's just right
That's
now.
good to hear.
Right now, I think like catching up on, especially the timing. Like I think it makes it that much more interesting. The fact that like how young I am.
Yeah.
In comparison to like, I mean, there's a lot of young.
Right, because you're 18 and not a lot of people know that. Because I mean, you don't care. And
yeah, well,
it's always been the same way.
I met with the lady I had a meeting with today. She didn't know I was 18 till like the middle of it, and I was just like, oh, sorry.
That's how you carry yourself.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and you know, you learn to network through experiences. Shout out to Talo. Talo helped me a lot.
That's facts.
With networking abilities. But yeah, I think I have some beginnings of like a good toolbox to kind of like take this and make it a consistent thing. And I just want to get it off the ground so when I do go back to school, I know what I'm actually trying to do, like what I'm here for. Like, all right, if I need to better my brand, my company, my production shit, I need to get an education that makes this like a completed thing.
It's just like having that complete package like you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, dude, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I really do. I'm glad you came all the way from Philly to do this shit. So
good to be in Lank.
I appreciate it. So, because this is our final episode, I want to say thank you to everybody this season that has watched.
Sorry for the anticlimactic finale.
Yeah, but I mean it's fun. No, really, because like you've brought a lot to the table, like that people don't really understand. And and that's kind of the reason why I went and got Curtis last season too, is because there's a market out there that people don't understand how it works.
I think it all fits
I'm all
together.
about the creator.
I think it all fits.
I think it fits together.
Clothes, anything.
Yeah,
that's something I'd like to dabble. Like get into.
Yeah, and I think you can do
some
it.
Clothes.
I think you guys. Speaking of clothes, so last week I said that we have some ideas, kind of as to what to do, whether it be a next season, whether it be a short season. So first I want to talk about these. So these shirts we are in the process of getting made. We're going to get a mass order made soon. So those will be coming. I know that there's a lot of people that have been commenting on our Instagram. People that
let me get a large.
It's going to be like Alex Jones. They're going to be selling supplements. By Deep Earth Iodine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that. We're going to do a look at, this office may look a little different next time you guys see
Not
it.
it's going
It's going to.
For real?
Yeah. We're going to kind of just redo this whole entire set here. We need to make this look... What?
Going handy-manny?
I don't know. But even you said, like, this table.
Bro. Yo, you got to get rid of this fucking
Chill.
wall,
The interface.
I'm sorry.
There's a wall.
So...
Take it out.
It's not that easy.
Just take it out.
Well, everything's, like, wired in this desk. So it's like... Anyway, but so look out for us. There's two things that could potentially happen.
Oh shit.
Close to the summertime, a potential tour, which means I have artists who are all over the place that have been asked to come on this show. And it's hard for me to say to somebody, you know, like, come out here all the way out to Lancaster. And I think it would be cool for us to make some content and go out and see those people. And
dude, that would actually be really cool. I don't think anybody's touring.
Really.
I don't think anybody's.
Oh, we lost our camera.
Damn
it, give me 1 second. All right, we're back.
Anyway, so
we're back.
The tour.
Yeah, we've never really. I haven't seen anybody do like a podcast tour before or anything like that. I think
that's cool, and that'd be something cool to like document from your perspective.
Yeah, that's what I want to do, because there's a lot to this, especially at the beginning of us just jumping around and setting this up. Like we were taking this whole entire shit places, all of it.
Every single piece you see today,
and that's what we'll have to do.
That'd be crazy,
including the desk. We would load up the desk every time.
We would load the desk in my IKEA Sportage.
But you'll leave the wall.
What?
Leave the wall.
Leave
it's
the
on
wall.
the desk.
I don't know. We're finding places to do it, so we're planning that. But that's not going to be like a specific season. But season 4 will be back in this office. We will be for sure having a completely different set. We're going to make this look really cool, and I want to add some cool elements to it. That's going to be maybe a little bit different from next season. So look out for that. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching.
Free
That's
gato.
all it is.
Summer 2019, we
gato.
all popping off.
Free gato.
Yeah.
We got to talk about
Oh my
that.
god.
All right.
Yeah, but also Talking to the Wall is coming. There's gonna be more episodes of that soon.
We have one on backlog.
We have one on backlog. We gotta touch it,
tweak
because trust me, there's some things you just don't want. When we do Talking to the Wall, we just sit here and some things just come out that may not be the greatest, so we have to actually go in and edit those. But yeah. So guys, once again,
friendly content.
Yeah, that's exactly. But yeah, look out for more content from Rose Worldwide. Look out for me and Nick and what we're doing. You can always follow us. You can follow Nick at _nickskicks.com _ You can follow us at the Rose Review _ You can follow me on Instagram at jdunk30, and you can follow Sam on Instagram at duncmadeit. Once again, guys, thank you for watching this season.
Wild season.
Yeah, it was a wild season. It was a wild season. But thank you guys for sticking in there and hanging out with us, and we'll see you next time.
Scoop.
Peace.
So.